Let's see if they've got any macaroons. Ever wondered what the real difference is between a French macaron and a coconut macaroon in France? Do the French even call it a coconut macaroon? Find out how the French make the coconut version in a fabulous bakery, and we'll head to my kitchen for a very easy recipe with only 4 ingredients. We know that both versions have egg whites and sugar. One is made with ground almonds or almond flour and the other one is made of coconut. Okay, the almond macaron also has historical regional versions such as from Joyeuse, Saint-Émilion, Montmorillon, Saint-Jean-de-Luz and Nancy. However, since 1996, the coconut macaroon has been called a macaron in Alsace. Confused? Basically, the oo and the on get lost in translation. That's just in English. Try walking into a shop in Paris and asking for a macaroon.
Bonjour madame.
Bonjour. Avez-vous des macaroons?
J'ai des macarons. J'ai des macarons au caramel, à la pistache, à la noix de coco.
J'adore des macarons, mais en fait c'est des macaroons que je cherche.
Macarons.
Gâteaux.
Des Rochers Coco, vous voulez dire?
Oui, c'est
Ah, désolée, on fait pas ça.
Ah, bah, c'est pas grave, je vais prendre des macarons.
Ça vous va?
Ah, mais c'est très bien comme ça, parfait. Well, I couldn't find any macaroons, but I found some macarons à la noix de coco, coconut macaron. Today we're going to be concentrating on the macaroon, the one that's made with coconut. We are in luck today at my local French bakery since Laurent is baking les Rochers Coco. It's a rare moment when it's actually quiet, so together with his wife Anan, he kindly shares how he makes them. First, I'm curious as to why they're also made in the shape of a pyramid. As rocher means rock in French, the pyramids look like, well, rocks. Laurent rocks. First he tells us the simple ingredients.
Des blancs d'œufs, du sucre et de la noix de coco. C'est tout. Le blanc d'œuf et le sucre, on le fait revenir au bain-marie jusqu'à 40 degrés en le mélangeant au fouet. Et ensuite, on a juste à mélanger avec la noix de coco.
But there's another important ingredient.
Le compote de pommes pour la conservation.
Il y a de la pomme dedans?
De pommes maison. Et on met pas de sucre, on met du miel.
Laurent makes his own apple compote with honey instead of sugar to keep them fondant inside and toasted on the outside. So now it's time to go behind the scenes to see how it's done while his colleague Jérôme is preparing a batch of baguette. The mixture has been chilling in the fridge overnight. This way the apple compote absorbs the coconut's moisture, ensuring their soft centre.
Je vous ai préparé ça, mais en fait, je vais vous montrer avec le moule.
They have been chilled directly in their pyramid moulds, then unmoulded just before going in the oven. Donc ils vont aller au four pendant combien de temps? 20 minutes?
C'est parti pour 20 minutes de cuisson.
20 minutes.
Et dans un four ventilé, pour que la cuisson soit uniforme, à mi-chemin de la cuisson, on retourne la plaque. Comme ça, c'est bien cuit des deux côtés. Ou des quatre côtés, si vous préférez.
Back in my own kitchen just down the road, I'm almost cheating by making smaller ones. First, separate a couple of organic eggs, as egg whites can keep for a few days. Conversely, yolks need to be used straight away. So for the 2 remaining yolks, I'll leave you with yolk recipe links here and below this video. Keep the whites in the fridge up to about 5 days or even freeze them for later. As with all my recipes, I do recommend you use digital kitchen scales. They're not just inexpensive, but make successful baking so much easier. Measure out the 2 egg whites, the sugar and shredded coconut. I mix them together with a little salt first. And instead of the apple compote, use runny honey, which also acts as a natural moisture absorber. Once combined, continue stirring together over a double boiler of simmering water. Ensure the bowl doesn't touch the water though. Continue for about 5 minutes until the mixture is well blended together. Leave the mixture to cool on the counter for about 10 minutes. Shape into pyramids using special silicone moulds, or regular shaped muffin moulds will do the trick too. Mine are a lot smaller than the bakery, so I only leave them to chill in the fridge for about 15 to 30 minutes. See what happens if they're not chilled? It really is very, very sticky to work with and they don't really come out in a proper shape, so I would suggest that you chill them. For regular homemade rocher, lightly moisten hands and just roll them into regular sized balls. Otherwise, if you have a small ice cream scoop handy, it's less messy. Taken out the fridge, my little chilled pyramids have come out nicely. Space them out on a baking mat or on parchment. Bake them for 10 to 15 minutes, depending on their size, for longer if yours are bigger, and remember to turn the tray halfway through baking. Just leave them on the counter for a few minutes before transferring, it'll make it easier. But look how these are lovely and toasted and crispy on the outside. Once cool, you could dip them in melted chocolate, but funnily enough, they're just as popular plain here. Best eaten on the day for their crunchiness. They can also keep soft for a few more days in a tin. But who wants to wait that long? Et voilà, French coconut macaroons, or rather Rochers Coco, with huge thanks to Laurent and Anan at La Boulangerie d'Aigle d'Or in Saint-Germain-en-Laye, just outside Paris. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button, because you've no idea what's coming up next. Me neither, actually.